What's good, fam? Welcome back to another jelly printing video, but this one is not like the rest. Because this time, I'm not going to be showing y'all any sort of specific technique, not teaching you anything new about jelly printing. We're going to be making a collage. You can make a collage along with me. The theme that I am working with is a landscape. This can be as real or fantastical of a landscape as you want it to be, but that is the only guideline that we will be using. I've got all of my collage papers that I've made, some that you have not even seen yet beside me for me to work with. I suggest you pull out all of your previous jelly prints as well to use them in assisting you to make this beauteous collage of a landscape. And also feel free to use any other art supplies and materials that you have around. Make new prints if you want to. I'm just going to be working with the ones that I have, some glue, and a whole lot of imagination. The landscape scene I've decided to go with is a lost at sea castaway, if you might. Well, not really castaway or lost because there is a boat. Are you stranded if you're in a boat? Can you be stranded in a boat? I feel like you can be stranded in a boat, but I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I've added a larger than life sun. Like seriously, this sun is so far from scientifically correct at the size that it would be showing up as in this specific picture of a landscape, but we're working with it. Threw in a few clouds just to get a little more earthy. I don't know, airy. I don't know, what are clouds? And now I'm going to go through my collage papers and pick out any of them that call to me that could be used for this scene. That doesn't mean that I'm going to use all of the collage prints that I do set aside in this first pass through, but these are the ones that are specifically calling to me that I'll look through as I'm cutting out the pieces for my collage. Just a smaller stack to work through because I've got a lot of prints here. Like I said, you haven't even seen all of them. The process has started and voiceover Kadeja is gonna fade away, but I'll occasionally pop in again to explain certain techniques and stuff that I use if I feel necessary. Otherwise, just enjoy this collage ride. my first little misstep, don't worry, I will correct it. But as you can see, I'm about to glue down this first part of the wave, the bottom. The thing is, if I want the waves to overlap each other, I have to work from top to bottom, or else you're gonna see the bottom unfinished edges of all the waves as I go up. Once this is glued down, if this gets fully glued down, I won't be able to pull it up and tuck the wave above it underneath. But look at me, I recognized my mistake and I said, Khadijah, what are you doing? And I got back to business and realized I needed to work from top to bottom instead of bottom to top, which means that I have to start off with whatever wave the boat will be on top of, or in front of, I'll say. As I go through my collage papers to pick out certain ones for certain elements of this scene, I'm being drawn toward certain spots in a collage paper, not just the whole thing, because colors are showing up randomly in the collage paper. Patterns are showing up in different directions in different ways. So I'm kind of zeroing in on specific spots in a single sheet of collage paper and picking what element I want to be represented in this collage with that specific part of the collage paper. So you'll find yourself being drawn to certain areas rather than just the overall paper. Don't just write off a paper because there's a hole. You're just like, I don't know how to use this. Look at specific elements and I'm sure you will find really interesting bits that you want to use. Something else I'm paying attention to as I choose parts of the collage paper is I'm going for as little white space as possible being on the collage. The background of the collage is already white, so I want to limit the amount of white that's coming through on the prints as much as I can. I'm checking out my little hourglass. I didn't mention in the beginning, but I told myself that I was only going to take 1 hour to put together this collage. I wanted to give myself a time limit so that I wouldn't spend hours and hours, because trust me y'all, I will spend hours and hours crafting something and not even realize that's what's going on. See, I'm trying to edit this sun, and I tried to cut out a circle that would be the size of the sun I already had laid down, but I kept making it smaller and smaller and smaller. So this is my second attempt trying to make it bigger. Still not big enough. And now I'm about to try to do a third phase of editing to this sun because I'm just really not loving the choice that I made for the base of the sun. So I'm just trying to, have some sort of redeeming of it. I don't know. I really just start going down a dark hole with this sun, trying to get it to look like something I enjoy. Doing all this tweaking and editing of this tiny little piece of yellow collage paper that's getting smaller and smaller just to, I don't know, still make the thing look ugly. The sun still doesn't look great. And now I've found the paper that I want to use for the cloud. I really like this blue and purple paper that I'm about to use, and I'm tracing out the shape of the cloud that I want to cut out on the back of it, and then I'll just cut out the actual cloud shape. Then when I turn it around, it'll be perfectly cut out like I had drawn it. Alrighty, so now my collage is finished. I have my seascape, landscape with my lost at sea boat, if a boat is able to be lost at sea. Because there's a boat, you gotta be able to get back. Like if it's an intact boat, you have to be able to get back, right? But yeah, I really like how this turned out. Layers and layers. We don't talk about the sun. The waves are great. The waves are fantastic. The cloud is awesome. Here's how it measures up to my little thumbnail. The proportions are definitely different. The waves went way higher than they did in the thumbnail, but I'm not mad at it. That boat's about to touch the sun, but it's okay. I hope that your collage turned out good and that you enjoy yours as much as I enjoy mine. Hope you had fun, because I had fun too. And until next time, bye!